Hello and good morning to you. I'm Neil, and today's car is the Honda CRZ. And what a lovely looking vehicle this is, in pearlescent white, so it's a bit of a head turner in terms of the colour. The finish, it's very straight and tidy. Done 48,000 miles on the 10 plate, one owner from lease plan. Good service history, last serviced at 44,000 miles with both sets of keys. Just 20 quid a year to tax this beauty. This is the sport model with a 1.5 4-cylinder 124 brake motor with IMA system, integrated motor assist, which is Honda's hybrid system. So it's got no pure electric mode. It recharges. The battery system charges up from the petrol engine and regenerates under deceleration or braking. Always fancied one of these. Actually really like the look of them when they first came out, so this is my first one and I'm pretty impressed actually. If you want something practical, it's probably not going to be for you. Rear view is fairly limited, although there are 4 parking sensors on the back, so if you need good visibility, it's a little bit tainted due to the way it's designed. But if you want something that looks pretty smart and funky with the hybrid system, with a decent turn of speed and an exciting drive as well, bearing in mind this is a 6-speed manual car, so most other hybrid cars are automatics like the Prius and the Insight. This has got the 6-speed box with a manual and clutch, and the clutch is all great. The gear change is really nice as well, close ratio gearbox, very nice positive performance. The car has a 3-mode driving system. I'll explain that a bit later, but it pumps out 125 brake, and its torque is all produced up to about 1500 RPM, so it makes a very flexible car. You don't need to drive it hard. It just sort of feels nice, and it runs really nicely on the road in terms of handling. Put it into the corners, it behaves like it is a bit more of a driver's car rather than the Priuses and Insights which I've owned, which can be a really sort of average car to knock about in, to be fair, fairly uninspiring. But this is a little bit nicer. When you walk up to it, pop the button and get into a car that's a little bit more styled, I would say. On the 10 plate, the original Honda supplying dealers of front and back plates are on the car. Has the 8 LED daylight runners with halogen lights apparently. Just please state that the spec is absolutely spot on for you before you come and view it. This is why we do the video. So engine compartment's really nice and clean as well. Starts on the button as you'd expect. A few little minor chips, and I've just touched in, tiny little chips, nothing really much to worry about. All the glass is spot on. Let's run around the tyres. This is a Michelin. They're running a 195 55 R16s. The pads look pretty good in there, and the tyre on that one there is probably better than half worn, about 60% to go. This one on the rear, Bridgestone, he's about a bit better than half worn, probably about 45% to go. There's the parking sensors on the back. Little windows here. Obviously you've got the big glass panel at the back there. This one here, Bridgestone Potenza, he's probably a bit worse than half worn, to be fair. And this one here is practically new, actually, not far off new. Colour coordinated pearl rear view mirrors with the indicators in the sides there. Wiper blades all okay, nice long MOT. No tax disc with the car, although it's showing as being taxed right the way through to next year. MOT is May the 5th, 2015. 2 keys, as I've said. No spare wheel with this, you just get a inflation kit, and I'll show you what's in the back here. That's the original driver's floor mat, spare bulb kit, locking wheel nuts, first aid kit, jack wheel brace, and tyre inflation kit, and foam, etc. So no spare, and again another first aid kits there as well. There's a subwoofer in the back, there's a partial shelf, very easy flip down seat, just one seat there. The seats in the back are pretty impractical, to be brutally honest. You won't fit anything like a proper sized person in the back unless the seats are right up forward. I'll just show you that in a moment. There you go. So, and then that seat there is right up. There's no rear room, but toddlers, baby seats, that'd be fine. I'm sure you're looking at this is probably just for a 2-seater, really, more than anything else, but there are a couple of seats, so it's 2+2. Automatic windows on both sides, tinted glass, privacy glass throughout the car. Airbags are plenty, usual safety features. Grey cloth, could do with a bit better cleaning if you really want to go to town, but I've given them a light clean and they come up pretty well. Carpets are all okay. So it's just take the key out. That's the headlight warning buzzer. So there we go, standard key which you use to get in the car. So let's I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll just go and have a look at the documentation a second.